Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another 3D Blu-ray review. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and, well, I picked something up that I really wanted to see at the theater but didn't get a chance to do, and it is the Lego Movie 3D. Oh yes, this is the Everything is Awesome edition. Mainly, you know, for that song they sing in the movie, Everything is Awesome. Everything is awesome! Yeah, so this is the only way I think you get the 3D movie, actually. Because I looked for just a regular 3D set, and they did not have it. They only have the Blu-ray edition and a DVD, and then they have the Everything is Awesome edition. Now, this was picked up at Walmart for $39.99. Actually found out that Sam Goody has it on sale for $35, so $34.99 at Sam Goody, which is weird because they're usually more expensive than other places, but oh well, is what it is. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. As usual, let's take a look at what it comes with, and then we'll talk about the film itself and what 3D scenes I really liked in it, and if this is something you want to pick up for your 3D collection. So yeah, here we go. We have our little guy here. We got a little Emmett, little 3D Emmett going on there, and at the top it says it is the Everything is Awesome edition. Comes with a Blu-ray, DVD, digital, HD, ultraviolet copy comes with it. At the bottom it's, hey, it comes with the 3D, woohoo! We get this really cool Lego logo that is on the plastic package, and it comes with a Lego guy. It comes a little Vitruvius, I think is his name, who is basically Morgan Freeman. Well, it's voiced by Morgan Freeman, and yeah, pretty cool stuff. I like how at the bottom it's a little Lego brick, if you look. That's kind of cool. On the side of the package, we've got the Lego Movie, and then the other side has the Lego Movie, and it is a Warner Brothers film. So the back of the package, this is what it looks like. It basically has got all the things. It's awesome. At the top, we've got, hey, it comes with a 3D movie, it comes with a little 3D picture of Emmett, the special features. Here's the little Morgan Freeman Lego dude, and this is what you need to watch all this, and then tons of stuff, and this is a PG movie. So, yes, there it is, inside the packaging. Dun, dun, dun. We get the film. Look at that. What else do we get? Little Morgan Freeman come out. Oh, he's attached. Is he attached? Yes, he is attached. Ah, look at there. So, look at this guy. Can we get him out of there? I'm not even going to mess with getting him out of there. So, yeah, there he is in the little plastic thing. I'll probably just leave him in there because, well, I don't really particularly care for Lego dudes too terribly much. He has a very sparkly cape. Sparkles, sparkles. And then he's got his ponytail, which looks a lot like his beard. It's a pretty good representation of the character. He is obviously before he was blinded by President Business. So that's kind of interesting. Put that off to the side. And then here is the little 3D picture of Emmett. It's plastic. It's a plastic case, and then on the back there's paper. It's got the little Legoland place that Emmett lives and works in. Pretty cool stuff. You basically just fold this out, and then you can put this on your kid's desk, and you've got Emmett. Everything is awesome. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. The movie itself, we've got Wild Child and Emmett breaking out of some Legos. Looking kind of cool. It is a Blu-ray 3D. And then here are all the characters on the back. So it's kind of interesting. This looks nothing like usually. Of course, there's nothing there, so Usually the outer covers look exactly alike, but there's no picture of Emmett. It's them on the brick, and I believe this is different than the actual Blu-ray release, which is kind of interesting. Inside, you get all kinds of stuff. There's Hey, Visit Legoland. You got the Blu-ray, Ultraviolet. There's a little thing for Lego Club, coupon for Legoland Parks and Legoland Discovery Center. Never been to a Legoland, I don't know. The movie itself, you've got a DVD copy, the Blu-ray copy, and then I like how Batman is actually on the 3D copy, which is kind of cool. Wild Child is on the standard Blu-ray, and I don't particularly care for these where it's got multiple discs on the peg, on the spindle. I don't know, it just kind of And the Blu-ray 3D was actually on the bottom of all that, which was very, very strange to me. So yes, there it is. So what do we think about this movie? Well, it's pretty good. It's okay. It's obviously a kids movie, and basically it's about this little dude named Emmett, little construction guy. He wants everybody to like him. He's reading a book on how to be more liked. Everybody just kind of ignores him. He's just one of those. He wants to be popular, and he wants friends, and everybody just kind of ignores him. And then he runs into Wild Child, who on a subplot, basically she is the student of Morgan Freeman's character, who is fighting President Business, which is Will Ferrell's character, who's the guy with the big hat right there. There's a lot of guest voices in here, and then some guest characters, a lot of the DC characters, because, well, this is a Warner Brothers release. Batman is Wild Child's boyfriend. He's kind of a jerk. He's really pretty much the same Batman that we see in the Batman Lego movie, except he is Wild Child's boyfriend. Now, they go through a few different Lego lands in here. They make a lot of reference. There's some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You see Gandalf shows up from Lego Hobbit stuff, and some other Lego characters, some classic Lego characters. The only ones I really didn't notice were the Star Wars ones, but of course that's Disney, so it's not going to be on there. So yeah, basically Morgan Freeman's character came with this prophecy that a little yellow-faced guy is going to be the master builder, and he's going to stop President Business, and he's going to fix all of Legoland, and everything's going to be real creative, and blah, 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 blah. Liam Neeson also does a voice as the cop, the good cop, bad cop guy, which is kind of interesting. He's the henchman of Big Business, Will Ferrell's character. And you go through the whole movie. I mean, the 3D in it's really good. I did like it, especially in the opening sequences where they're building the construction site. Looks really, really cool. But throughout the entire film, there's a really good layer of 3D, which is nice. The scenes where they're fighting at the end is really, really well done. Batman flying around, that kind of stuff, and then the scene where you got all the Legos, all the master builders together talking about stuff, that scene looks really, really good in 3D. But yeah, so you kind of go through the whole thing, and you come to find out at the end it's really just this, it's a little kid who's trying to, you know, get some father-son time with his dad, who Will Ferrell plays the dad. And yeah, you know, Will Ferrell's like, well, we gotta, you know, you gotta make everything has to be right, has to be perfect, this, that, the other. And the little kid just wants to play with Legos. So it's really kind of saying, don't go overboard with your kids. Just let them play with their Legos. It doesn't have to be perfect. You know, don't push your kids. Let them be creative. That kind of stuff, which is kind of the whole theme to this. The one thing that I thought was interesting, and I really hadn't thought about it much until I was listening to Chicks on the Right, which is a radio program here in Indianapolis, and a really good show. And they kind of make mention, they talk about this because they took their kids to go see this, and one of the girls had noticed that it's a Hollywood stereotype to make the big corporate business guy, the bad guy, the ruthless, heartless CEO of a major corporation. And they do that a lot. And it's kind of funny because, you know, these are people that work hard, that go through a lot of education and, you know, work their way to the top and become successful, which is what we want to do in America. And, you know, that's what everybody wants to get to. But it's almost like a jealousy or something, like, you know, they get to this level and why do they make so much money and they should spread the wealth, and that's a bunch of crap. You know, get a job if you want to do better in life. Do better by yourself. Get an education, work hard, work smarter, and get those promotions, get that raise, and you know, all that kind of stuff, and climb the corporate ladder. But they picture these CEOs as villains when they're really, I mean, they're the reason that we're getting goods and services, jobs, all those kind of things. And you know, they're living the American dream, and you know, they've, you know, come out at the end of the race on top. But why make him the villain? I thought that was very interesting subject. It's just a real easy stereotype for Hollywood to attack, which is kind of ironic because those big movie executives are the bad guys at that point, right? So yeah, so that was kind of interesting. Now, the other thing about this, the one, because it does come with some extra features. Let's see, it's got Dream Job Meet the Lego Builders exclusive. You can get a brick eye view of Emmett's crazy adventures and see how the bricks were born in bringing Lego to life. You can also look at director star commentaries, outtakes. Everything is awesome sing-along, so that's kind of fun. The only thing I wish it came with, I really wish it had the copy or the episode of The Simpsons, the Lego episode of The Simpsons, which came out right after this movie. But of course that's Fox and this is Warner Brothers, so they wouldn't have put it on there. But that would have been a nice little extra have for the Lego set, because basically it's that Simpsons episode, if you haven't seen it, it's pretty much the same moral as this, just kind of twisted a little bit, as Homer is the one in Legoland. So yeah, kind of interesting. I watched the Simpsons episode first, and then because there was the big joke of, well, then they already do that in the Lego movie, and then watching this I'm like, oh, okay, that all makes sense now. If you haven't seen it, definitely check the episode out. It's kind of funny. One of the better episodes of The Simpsons this season. But yeah, so there it is. Is this something that you want in your 3D collection? If you're a kid, or you've got kids, yeah, this is definitely something that you're going to want. Personally, if you're not, you know, if you're not a parent, you could probably pass on this unless you're a big Lego fan. I know that a lot of people are. I'm not. I never have been. I did have a few Lego sets as a kid, but I just didn't really particularly care for them. I've got a buddy of mine in Los Angeles that loves the Star Wars Lego sets. He buys a bunch of those things. And I know people that buy a lot of the, well, not Transformers Legos, it's Creo, I guess, the alternate version of Lego. So yeah, unless you're into that kind of stuff, you might like it. To be honest, I liked the Lego Batman movie better than I did this, probably because it was the DC characters. But yeah, the Lego games are really huge, they're really popular, really fun. I love Lego Indiana Jones. I thought that was a pretty fun game. The first Lego Batman was really good. And the Lego Batman movie, which is basically all the animation takes from the second Lego Batman game, that's really, really funny. This... If you find it on sale, sure, pick it up. It is amusing, it is entertaining, but it's not something I would just absolutely die for. So after watching it at home, I'm not so upset that I missed it at the theater, but I will say that damn song is catchy. It is. So yeah, it's decent, but is it $40 worth of decent? No, it is not that awesome. Sorry, Lego. So there it is, the Lego Movie 3D, the Everything is Awesome edition. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hated it, thumbs it down. Please share my videos and definitely subscribe. I do appreciate it. And as always, look for more videos in the future. Everything is awesome.